Hey, how's it going, ladies and gents? It's Dorian here. I just wanted to go over some of the fish that I'm planning for my 90-gallon tank. You know, I think that I like a lot of the ones that I can like mate and stuff like that. So maybe I can try my hand at husbandry with the animals. I think that'd be really fun. But first, go ahead and like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Tell me how I'm doing. Whatever else. What you like about my videos, what you don't like, make my videos better that way. But without further ado, a couple of the fish that I was thinking about, besides the clowns, obviously those are really easy to mate. I wanted to get some another mandarin for my male. I want to get a female one. I think in the 90-gallon that it will be relatively easy to keep the copepod population steady and good, at least with a sump and a refugium. If I need to dose them every now and again, I will. Like I've said in a previous video, really can't wait to see them do the dance, in the water. I think that's pretty cool and a relatively awesome mating ritual. Another pair I want to get is some long-nosed hawkfish. I've heard that people haven't been able to spawn the baby, get the babies actually, the fry and whatever else. But they do spawn, so I think that it's worth a shot to try. Maybe I'll be one of the first people to do it. Who knows? They didn't think you could do tangs. Now you can. I don't know any hobbyists that have done that, but that's another thing eventually I want to try down the road. Maybe get myself a huge tank, something like 1,000 gallons eventually. Try and breed some tangs. Don't know if even in 1,000 gallon you'll be able to do it because they're open water layers. But yeah, we'll see. If I can get the long nose, I'm sure I can get the tang too, Another set that I want to get is some Bengal Cardinal fish because I hear those are relatively easy to breed. And the population is rapidly decreasing on those. So captive bred ones are probably good to do and get because yeah, the regular population's getting decimated, so I want to do my part to keep them in the hobby and hopefully protect some of the wild, I think that's a good idea. Another fish I want to get is a flasher wrasse, not to breed, because I don't really know anything about those exactly. I'm sure that there's a possibility to mate wrasses in captivity, but I don't really know anything about it. I haven't really looked into it, but I think they look really cool. I did hear, however, that because of the 6-line wrasses aggression, that I probably cannot keep the two of them in a tank together, which kind of disappoints me because I did want a 6-line wrasse, just because I think they're cool, but apparently they're jerks. So I won't be doing that. I think that I'm going to get a couple blood shrimps, kind of like a standard cleaner shrimp that are ornamental. I think they look cool. I think most people do. They're pretty sought out after in the hobby. But I think 3 of those and then a pistol shrimp, and because they won't be in the same area in the tank most likely. So hopefully I won't have too many issues with that. And then also I wanted 2 wash mini gobies because I heard you can mate those and stuff. So and I'm sure the pistol shrimp will pair up with them well. I'm not sure how 2 of them will do together with the pistol shrimp, but I'm curious to see, and I think that it would be an interesting endeavor for me. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I really like the idea of breeding these bad boys. One, because and then I can maybe make a couple dollars, reinvest in my tanks. But also, captive bred fish are the way to go because, it's just, we shouldn't be taking them out of the wild really if we can help it. But, it is what it is. We love our fish. The reefs are dying off pretty rapidly, so I guess if we have some in captivity and are taking good care of them, it probably is just as good as them being in the wild to some extent. I know the mandarins lose like 6 years of life in captivity, though, unfortunately. So that's sad. Hopefully we can stop the decimation of the reefs. Another fish I would really like, but I probably won't be able to ever have, or at least probably not for 5 to 10 years, is like a black tang. They're like $1,500 normally, but some of them are really, really beautiful, and I'm hoping at some point that I can get one, because I think, you know, they're just beautiful. Nice contrast with the yellow and stuff, you know, in there with the other tang. And from my understanding, while they are a little aggressive towards some tang species, them not being the same subgroup and whatever else, that it'll be okay. Another one I want is a Hippo Tang. I think that that would be really cool to have with my clownfish, because obviously, who hasn't seen Finding Nemo, you know? Like, come on, guys. You gotta have a dory with the Nemos. But that's my name, by the way. Nickname, anyway. Yeah, I think that would be really cool. I do want 2 more tangs, but yellow tangs specifically, I'm sorry. But I'm not sure if like my tank will be big enough to accommodate all those fish, so I'm a little concerned with doing that. I'll see once I have like the bio load up and everything else, see if I can maybe manage it, but I don't want to get ahead of myself with that. I just want my one that I have to be able to school up with some buddies, so you know. Another thing I really wanted was a red knob starfish, but I heard that they're not specifically reef safe and will eat corals if you have like not enough food for them, which is really hard in even a 90-gallon tank, so that's probably out. So I might get myself a brittle star or something like that. Not really sure. I do want some kind of starfish for my tank because I think they're incredible creatures as well. But I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna have to get a brittle star, so. But that's okay. You know. Yeah, like and subscribe. Tell me a little bit about the fish maybe you have in your tanks, and tell me how I'm doing. Anyways, maybe I can improve. Besides the aquascape, I know the aquascape's pretty rough. When I have the 90-gallon up, you can go ahead and check out that video, and I have a couple other videos for fish here in my YouTube. You go check those out. Here soon I'll probably drop individual care sheets for all these fish, but don't expect that for another month or so, you know. But take it easy, guys.